Chapter 83. The Temple's Intentions Exposed. Wide-eyed at Jairus' testimony, the Pharisees say, "You did not tell us anything special, because such and more has already come to our ears when still at Jerusalem. And due to such extraordinary rumours, already like daily bread, are quite familiar throughout all of Israel, one could say. Quite a few have been dispatched from the temple to track down this man and bring him to the temple, where offers would certainly be made to him on the temple's part, to put his amazing attributes exclusively at the temple's disposal. And should he reject such offers, as he could be expected to do with certainty, since he is at the same time supposed to be a very good, loving and exceedingly wise man, well, then he should have to make the loser, and not likely avoid the most secure prison, be it that he is omnipotent in all earnest. For the temple has now become so wicked that Satan with all his evil could attend school there instead of the people, for a full 10 years for practice in full shamelessness. Hence we say that the Saviour of Nazareth would never commit himself to the many abominations, wherefore he shall definitely become a victim of the temple." Many Pharisees were indeed supposed to have already been converted by the might of his words and works. But what did this help them? In the end, they got into devilish trouble with the temple clerics, and in order to regain some credibility and live in some peace with the clerics, they had, on top of everything, start lying through their teeth. Because the old temple clerics now are and remain purely of the devil, and nothing can be done about them. Once the high priest says, "Today the sun shall not be shining for the whole day," and a subordinate Templar would dare to make a comment about it on the same brightly sunny day, all hell would break loose for a year. In short, no one must believe the sun is shining, even if the heat forces him to seek thickest shade. If the high priest says, "Today nothing but blood shall be flowing in the Kidron River for 7 hours," then beware anyone who does not see blood flowing. If a sick comes to the high priest and the latter says, "My son, you are healed now. Go and leave your sacrifice and depart cheerfully for home," even if sick and miserable. If, however, he says, "My friend, I am sick as before and hence can give no sacrifice," oh God, such would fare badly. In short, the high priest's word must help, and the help paid, even if no trace of real help can be detected. And beware anyone who should cast doubt on such non-help. I would not want to be in his shoes. With such healings for fat offerings of supreme girth, you, dearest child, will understand that your Saviour would be most useful to the temple clerics. The reason also for the temple's constant hunt after your Saviour from Nazareth. We thank you, by the way, for describing him to us more closely. Maybe we too shall one day have the fortune of meeting him somewhere. Praise be to the Almighty Jehovah for freeing us from the temple's claws. Should we nevertheless, as soldiers, get to Jerusalem, then rejoice, you holy temple clerics. We shall know how to nicely drive your holiness out of you. If, however, you, dearest maiden, can tell us some other highlight about your most astonishing Saviour, then do so. We shall hearken unto you with the closest attention until daybreak, for this man intrigues us beyond limit.